Aging isn't random. Scientists have traced cancer, Alzheimer's, and diabetes back to a handful of specific biological failures. First, 9 of them in 2013, now 12. And for the first time, there are peptides that target these failures directly, instead of just smoothing wrinkles on the surface. But not all of them are worth your money. So I'm ranking the top anti-aging peptides for 2026, from the foundational repair tools all the way up to the 2 I'd put at number 1. And number 1 isn't even a single peptide. It's a pair, working at the deepest level of aging there is. Hi, I'm Dr. Will Haas, a physician specializing in peptide therapy and cellular medicine. Let's start where aging starts itself. Deep inside the nucleus of every cell, your DNA is under constant attack. Stress, toxins, pollution, even the normal process of your cells copying themselves. Your body fights back with repair systems. One of the most important things is autophagy, your cell's internal cleanup and recycling crew. But as you age, autophagy slows down. Damage starts piling up faster than your body can clear it, and that damage at the level of your genetic code is the first hallmark of aging, genomic instability. It sits at the very beginning of the chain. Everything else is downstream of it. So what could possibly repair damage at the level of your genetic code? There's a copper-based peptide your body makes naturally. And in lab gene expression studies, it's just the activity of more than 4,000 of your genes at once. It turns up the genes that repair DNA and fight oxidative stress, and turns down the ones driving inflammation and damage. Essentially, it nudges your cells back to how they behaved when they were young. It's GHK copper. When you're young, you have plenty of it. As you age, your levels fall, which is part of why repair slows down. Apply it to skin, and it works locally. Texture, fine lines, collagen. Inject it, and you're aiming for repair signaling throughout the whole body. But there's one piece of your DNA even GHK copper can't fix, and that's the next rank. Your chromosomes have protective caps on each end. Every time a cell divides, those caps get a little shorter. And once they're gone, they don't grow back. This is the second hallmark, telomere attrition. Now, here's the holy grail of your body deliberately locks away. There's an enzyme called telomerase that can actually rebuild those caps. But your adult cells keep it switched off because uncontrolled telomerase is how cancer cells become immortal. So the question is, can you safely nudge it back on? One tiny peptide, just 4 amino acids, has done exactly that in human cells cultures. Switched telomerase back on and produced effects consistent with slower cellular aging. It's called Epitalon. Think of it less as a quick fix and more as winding the cellular clock back a notch. It's used in cycles, on, then off. It's even linked to your sleep-wake rhythm through the pineal gland. But it can't reach the part of your cells that controls your actual energy. That is number 1 spot. Now, the number 1 rank, and it's a tie because these two attack the deepest layer of aging from opposite direction. That layer is energy. Every thought, every heartbeat, every repair your body makes runs on energy inside your mitochondria. When they fail, everything downstream fails with them. That decline is mitochondrial dysfunction, one of the most important hallmarks of aging, because energy is the prerequisite for every other function. The first peptide is MOT-SC, and here's what makes it almost eerie. It isn't made anywhere else and shipped in. It's written directly into your mitochondria's own DNA, a native instruction for keeping your power plants running. The second is SS31. It docks onto the exact inner membrane where energy is physically produced and helps restore it. One speaks the mitochondria's own genetic language, the other rebuilds its hardware. Together, they're why they're number 1. They're working closer to the root of aging than anything else on this list. Here's the part that separates people who actually get results from people who just spend money. None of these peptides, not even number 1, works at full power if your foundation is broken. And here's why. Sleep and resistance training hit these exact same hallmarks for free. Deep sleep triggers the same repair systems and restores the same mitochondria. Training builds healthier mitochondria and clears out weak cells. So the peptide isn't the strategy. The peptide is what you add after the foundation is doing its job to target the specific link in your chain that's breaking down fastest. And here's the catch with everything I just ranked. The best peptide is meaningless until you know where your chain is breaking down first. Take the number 1 mitochondrial sac when your real problem is telomere attrition, and you've spent money fixing a link that wasn't your weakest. The ranking tells you what's possible. Your blood work tells you what's yours. At Vibe Wellness, the starting point is always your biology. Full blood work, inflammatory markers, a complete hormone panel before any protocol is built, because the chain looks different in every patient. Our goal isn't to prescribe the most advanced compounds, it's to find where your chain is breaking down first, fix the right links in the right order, and monitor it over time. If you want to know your specific hallmarks and which peptides you actually need to fix them, book a call with my team at Vi Wellness using the link in the description below.